Luke says, while they were perplexed about this, suddenly 2 men in dazzling clothes stood beside them. The women were terrified and bowed their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He's not here, but has risen. Remember how he told you, while he was still in Galilee, that the Son of Man must be handed over to sinners and be crucified, and on the 3rd day will rise again." The women told this to the 11, but these words seemed to them an idle tale, and they did not believe them. But Peter got up and ran to the tomb. Stooping and looking in, he saw the linen clothes by themselves, and then he went home, amazed at what had happened. I find Luke's description of the empty tomb and Peter's amazement somewhat understated. Adjectives and adverbs are absent, emotions underplayed. In fact, in the whole 12 verses, we have only 6 words: perplexed, dazzling, terrified, idle tale, and amazed. And this is for something that is totally world-changing. When someone we love dies, we're paralysed for a while. Reverend Richard Coles speaks of the tectonic plates of grief grinding away far below, and just having to ride the dynamics of that grief until a hint of the future is visible, long after it has been so painfully ripped away. In this part of the story Luke has written, the disciples and the women seem paralysed by the Good Friday events. Performing the traditions of their religion, the women approach the tomb and are met by the dazzling hints of a new future, one where there is more life to be lived after death. A future where we will be home, a future where we will meet God and our hearts will race and overflow with love we have for him and be dazzled by the love he has for us. Where speaking is unnecessary, for the love our Father has for us will say it all. The love for another being is a mystery. It cannot be switched on and off at will. It ties us with a force that has no words and a desire that we can describe, but for which we may never truly find the correct vocabulary. In another of today's readings, the Song of Solomon, a fabulous poem is written. It seems by somebody so in love. It's full of lilies and leaping, and my beloved is like a gazelle or a young stag. The poems speak of the strong and eager desire to be in the company of a person who makes us feel vibrant and full of life. And I believe that's a great description of the way God wishes to be with us and has the strong and eager desire to be in our company. I'm pretty sure that all that is good and wonderful will greet us after we have died, and Jesus' resurrection shows us the truth of a new future. I've no idea if there'll be gazelles or stags, but I reckon there'll be a lot of joyful leaping. Lord of love, bless us with hints of the dazzling life we have after death and the enormity of your love for us. Amen.